Every day, a marketing agency owner asks me what I think they can charge their client for our services. And the answer is always depending on what they're willing to pay. And how do you figure out what they're willing to pay? Well, you need to try to figure out how much value a Google Business Profile or local SEO service can provide to their business. And this principle applies for any kind of marketing service that you're trying to sell to a small business owner, because ultimately they're not going to pay more than it's worth. And so what I like to use is this interactive calculator that we built. And if you want access to this, then just comment on this video that you want it, and I'll send you the link so you can, bookmark it or put it on your own website to run through this with your own leads. But basically, what this is going to do is try to figure out what kind of return on investment your clients and your leads can expect to get from a local SEO service. So what we're going to do is pick a couple different types of businesses and then run through this scenario. So let's start by saying that this is a dental practice. Okay, let's say that this dental practice can help 8 people a day, and they are operating 20 days out of the month. So we'll say 160 customers, patients per month. And dental practices make a lot per patient. And so the revenue they earn from each customer, I think the lifetime value is something like $50,000, but let's just put it pretty low at $5,000. The expected increase in customers. Now, this is going to depend on where they're currently ranking, because if they're already ranking number 1, it's going to be hard to get them more customers. But if they're ranking, number 8 on Google Maps and you get them just to number 2, that's about a 10x increase in customers. But no business owner is going to believe you when you say that you're going to 10x their business. So let's just be conservative and say I'm only going to get you a 20% increase in calls, which is very easy to do for a Google Business Profile Management service. Okay, and then let's say that you want to charge them let's say $250 a month for the service, which is way too little. What we're going to do is say calculate ROI, and this tool is going to show that that this business, if you're only charging them $250, would get an ROI of 63,900% ROI, which is huge. It would be a no-brainer for any dental practice to use this service at this price. But then let's raise this. Let's say that you wanted to charge them $1,200 a month. Obviously, this number is going to go down, but it's still an amazing value that you're bringing to their business, because for every $1 they pay you, they're going to get back 13,000% return on that. Okay, so you want to use this general philosophy whenever you're looking at any type of business. So let's change these numbers and say that you are selling to a house cleaning service that's able to clean, let's just say, 1 house per day. So let's say that they can possibly serve 25 customers in a month. They only earn, let's call it $200 per house that they clean, and you're able to help them 20%. Well, if we say calculate ROI here, they're actually losing 17%. And the reason for that is that they're not able to help as many customers per month, and they don't earn that much per customer that they're helping, right? So what you'd probably have to do to make this a no-brainer deal is probably bring this price down closer to like $299 a month. And then they're still getting an ROI, but it's still kind of hard to justify. So what you'd have to do is either help them serve more customers per month, like be able to go to more houses operationally, or have them raise their prices, or be able to demonstrate that you're able to provide them a much greater increase in their customers. And again, it's not crazy to say that you can help a business 10x by going from number 8 to number 2 on Google Maps, but it's hard to look a business owner in the eye and say that you're going to 10x their business, right? So that's why you can't actually use this number. Okay, now let's pick another type of business. We had a lot of inquiries about restaurants. So let's say that's a pretty busy restaurant. It's like a fast casual restaurant. Every month they help 500 people. And revenue per customer, they're making, let's call it $30 per customer, and you're going to help them grow by 25%. You would most likely charge this kind of business somewhere around $500 a month. And if you were to hit calculate ROI here, you can see, yep, that's going to get them about a 650% ROI if you're able to get them to grow by 25%. And, so as you can see, every type of business will have its own limits that they're willing to pay based on the value of their customer and how many customers they can possibly help every month. And so we typically will look at it and say that for lower value customer businesses, it's closer to $250 a month. But as you get to like medical practices, law firms, auto repair, med spas, you're now looking at that $1,200 a month range that these businesses are willing and able to spend on Google Business Profile Management services, or generally any kind of service that can bring more people into their door. Because what you want to be able to tell a business owner is that if I get you just 1 more customer per month, it's going to pay for itself, because every business owner can see that, okay, yep, this can likely get me 1 more customer a month, which means I'm not going to lose money. right? And no business owner wants to lose money when they're looking at a marketing service to try, whether it's SEO, a new website, cold emailing, cold calling, newsletter, old school mailers. So just keep that in mind. Think about the amount of money that your customer makes, and then you can figure out what you can charge them to bring them new customers. And if you found this video to be helpful, then please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and again, send us a comment below if you want me to send you this link so that you can add this kind of calculator to your website. Thanks.